Hi, I'm Steve. This is my partner Kira, and this is our 1990 Ford Econoline E250. I got an honest price for it and put some money into it. It's fuel injected, 6-cylinder, which is reliable. It's been good. Put a new heater core in it, so we got heat now.
So when we got the van, these panels were like this gross, like weird, like almost like a potato bag fabric. So we pulled these all off and recovered them with this lovely mustard yellow. Yes, very nice. And then if you come on in here, we redid all the floors with vinyl, and pulled out like everything that was up here. So there was another cupboard like this one, and like just stuff to hit your head on and wood that would stick out. So we pulled that out, made a bunch more space. This was all gross fabric that was just like bleh. So we pulled it all off, reupholstered everything. We're gonna do cedar planking down the walls eventually, I think is the plan. We also have a little hidey hole. It's kind of neat. Ooh, stash all our things. We painted the whole kitchen. So this was all like wood, like this before. There's two of us and we really like clothing. We both wear a lot of crazy outfits, change our outfits every day. So we needed a big full-size closet. So we knocked out, this used to be a shower. You can see where the little shower curtain used to go. And we knocked all of that out and extended it so we could have a full-size closet with bins for clothing. We have our roller skates down here for if we want to go roller skating. It's got a toilet. Yes, very fancy. It actually flushes and has like running water. It's like, whoa. Yeah. Well, we have a second sink, which is kind of peculiar. Steve and I really like frogs, so we have our little frog buddies. And there's actually like a little vanity in here, which is kind of nice. Stuff falls out of it all the time though, so we just keep it shit. We have our little dog house here for our miniature pinscher, Taz. And he crawls right in there and it's right beside the furnace, and he's got his own little spot. It's pretty pimp.
So the van comes equipped with a furnace. It's the Hydro Flame propane. That runs well. We run that through the night to keep us warm. Considering getting a diesel heater just for ease of just remote, even just laying in bed, so that might be a purchase down the road. We have running water. We got a pump under here that pumps. We have our holding tank under here. I'm not sure how many gallons it is, but it's a good size. It lasts us a few days. Yeah, and so you turn the pump on into there and it'll pump. So we have our sinks, they both run. A 4-burner stove, it all works fine. We got a drawer of cutlery. This thing when we bought it came with all the cutlery. It was awesome, so that's great. We also got a small toaster oven and a hot plate, so when we hook up to shore power, we can just run that instead and save our propane. So let's talk about storage. Storage, we keep our dishes up here. There's not a whole lot up there right now because we have them outside. We're eating outside. And we keep some of our spices and small foods up here. Down here is where we keep candles, garbage bags, coffee stuff. That's yeah, nice. Our wok, some for cooking. Yeah, tons of cooking space. So this is the pantry. It is stocked full of goodies because we are in a pandemic right now. Believe it or not, the world is ending. But at least I got my van. And this is storage for just like cleaning supplies and eventually stuff I'm going to work on in the van. We got some caulking, a couple tools. We got our painting that I brought with me from back home. It's nice to have some art in the house. Kira painted this for me for my birthday. That was really nice of her.
He's my sunflower. I love that. That's what I call him, my little sunflower.
This camper can sleep, I'd say 3-4 people comfortably. This table here will fold down and these cushions all slide out, and her and I can cuddle down here and watch a movie. So if we like to do that, we'll flip this up and put our laptop here. Yeah, and then also we'll sleep up top. Usually we'll just leave the table up for the most part, unless, like I said, we want to get down and watch a movie. So this up here will slide out, and it will slide out to here, making a big queen size bed. So we just climb up and get in. Basically there's just our second cushion here. We slide that back, and this is all our bedding. There's a wool blanket here, and this wool blanket just keeps like there's no humidity. The bed is dry every night when we get in it. We wake up and we're dry, the bed's dry. That wool blanket, gotta have it. When we bought it, it came with this blanket that like kind of goes up. It's a shade. They give us more privacy, and they got these little hooks, so we just hook that up, takes a minute, and it feels like it adds so much more space, and we got all this privacy for camping. It comes with these sweet blinds. So if you want to let some sun in, you can just bring this one down. But if you want complete privacy, you can bring the other one down.
Super cool. Big one too over there.
Yeah, we got the big one over here.
It's like a fan.
Yeah. It's a high top fiberglass, no leaks. Yeah. There's no roof vent, but you can open the windows. And with the furnace going, it's good. There's no humidity. For power right now, we just kind of run off the batteries that are in it. There's 2 batteries under the hood, and so we run candles for the most part at night. And if we're somewhere where there's shore power, then we'll watch a movie. We'll get the laptop going or whatever. But for the most part, we just use our cell phones if we want to keep ourselves occupied, or we'll read a book, play some Scrabble. Mm-hmm. We got just like a 12-volt plug in there, like a cell phone plug. So that's usually how we charge our phones if we're out and about. Hot water heater. You just get your pilot on, and once it gets up to temperature, you turn the gas on and hit the barbecue lighter and let it warm up for about 10 or 15 minutes, and you got hot water. This is where the shower is. Oop, there we go. So this just pops off like that. I slide this out, and right now I'm just like, I'll kneel down and shower, but I'm gonna rig up something outside so I can just hook it and then get like a hula hoop and a shower curtain and be able to just stand up outside.
Why do you live in a van?
It's kind of like, was always like a dream of mine, and I moved here to Vancouver Island, specifically to Victoria, and I was only coming for a few months, and there wasn't really like any month-to-month options anywhere. We were looking at getting ourselves into a lease, which was kind of scary because rent is anywhere from $1,200 to $1,400 for a 1-bedroom or a bachelor. So we spent about a month and a half looking for a place. Couldn't find a place, and we were getting worried that I was just gonna have to go back home and just leave her here, and I did not want to do that. So I explored options, and I made a wanted ad for a van, and a lady reached out to me and said her father had one. So I went out, looked at it, and here we are, living the van life.
Tell me a little bit about what it was like adapting to such a small space as a couple.
It had its challenges, but I think it went. I feel okay with it overall. I mean, we're pretty comfortable together. Like we've kind of broken every boundary as a couple. Like we started off heavy, and then just like
it's pouring concrete in our relationship.
Yeah, it's
for
good.
sure.
Like I don't know, we just flow really well. You know, it's just nice. Like, it's not difficult.
It was
really
fun. It's been fun.
Yeah, we enjoy being in each other's company. Like we don't really. If we need space, we can just go walk the dog or whatever. It's not too difficult. We don't really need to escape each other, though, which is nice.
Yeah, we love the outdoors. It's nice here, and we love each other, so we usually stick close anyway.
Yeah.
What is it like having a dog in a van?
Well, he's a very small dog, so that helps.
Yeah.
He's easy. He's low maintenance. You know, he just wants to snuggle and sleep all day, and we just make him a little nook, and he just naps, and he's easy.
He responds well to orders. You tell him to go in his house, and he'll get out of the way and go in his house.
Yeah, I think he likes living in the van because he's with us more all the time. Like where he's not as lonely, and he's near outside, so he gets to go on beautiful walks every day and like lay in the sun. And I think he's really loving it.
Yeah, he looks a lot healthier.
What are some other benefits that you've found living in a van?
Freedom.
Yeah, totally. I was just gonna say freedom. Yeah, it's really reassuring to just be able to pack up and go, and have all of our belongings here and not be tied down anywhere, because we're living a pretty fluid life right now. Like Steve's from out east, and I'm working here, and we're kind of like not sure what we're gonna do, like what even the next 6 months look like. So
we each come from a different coast, and we're trying to decide which coast to go to. So
we'll probably eventually drive our house back out east.
Yeah, the big trip.
I think is the plan. Yeah.
It's gonna be exciting.
Wait for some good weather and drive across Canada.
What are some challenges that you've faced so far?
Parking has been a challenge.
Parking. We got woken up at midnight at Island View Beach by like 2 cop cars banging on the house, and Steve had to jump down, and he was naked and like trying to get dressed. He's like, 1 second, and it was just like, and they made us get up and move and drive. Like we had to go all the way to the Esquimalt Lagoon in the middle of the night. So that was a little rough.
Yeah, I was pretty tired.
Yeah, and then that morning, the Colwood bylaw officers show up at the van, and they're like, hey, letting you off with a warning, like you guys can't park here anymore. So we ran like 2 of our spots that we frequented were like gone in the space of 24 hours. So that was kind of stressful,
Yeah.
but make it work.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
lots of places to explore and travel.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it. We have lots of friends, and right now there's lots of camping too. Like we're at a affordable campsite right now, which is beautiful. There's beaches, there's mountain views, and we got all our friends here with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Pretty blessed, for sure.
Yeah, and there's like washrooms here. Like I've got my own shower, got the canopy, picnic table. This is paradise.
How has the community of van life sort of affected you guys?
Oh, I don't know. Definitely, like I'd say we needed it. Like it's just been so helpful. It's been such like nice to know you have people there and friends.
Totally.
Because when I came here, I had none, just her, and that's great. But she's been traveling for many years, and all of her friends are off doing other things now too. So we don't really have like a ton of people here. I got a ton back home, so it kind of would make me homesick. But now I have this community of friends that are welcoming, and it's fun. So it's great, and I'm blessed.
Everyone can talk about their vans and nerd out about all the cool things everyone's got going on. It's fun.
What kind of advice would you give to somebody that's thinking about getting into van life?
Just make sure you're getting something that's not rusted out and that's not gonna cause like more work, more money down the road than you can afford, because then sometimes you can get yourself into a pickle if you're gonna put all your finances and everything into a house, and then you break down somewhere, you could be in a pickle. So yeah, make sure you get yourself something reliable, something that's got a good motor in it. Fuel injected would be better, especially if you're going to be driving in colder weather.
How do you guys support yourself financially in this lifestyle?
Well, I have a job back east, which I was just about to go back to, but with the pandemic going on, it's postponed to the fall now. So we've got a few weeks of EI we're going to just use up, wait this pandemic out, and I'll go back home to make money when work starts up again. And Kira, she's
I'm a manager at a restaurant in downtown Victoria, so that industry's all shut down right now. So I'm going to be going on EI soon here, now that they've made it I guess approachable for everybody, which is nice. So that's on the list of things to do next time we have Wi-Fi. Yeah. Otherwise, I just work full time, work nights. So
yeah, there's not a whole lot of expenses, so it's pretty affordable. Just gas and propane, and if you're not moving around too much, it's not too bad.
And would you recommend this lifestyle to people?
People who kind of free spirited and just I guess people who aren't too attached to like materialistic things. Like you can't have very many things, so you need to be picky about what is really important. And
you need to be resourceful too.
Yeah,
you need to be able to think on your toes.
Definitely.
Yeah, and you got to be ready to deal with stressful situations. They're gonna happen. So,
but most of it's just bliss. Like the stress is whatever. Everything else is beautiful.
Yeah, it's just growing pains.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh yeah, you come out the other side, shinier.
That's life.
Yeah.
If you had to sum up, what would your personal philosophy on life be?
Everyone's got light inside of them.
Yeah.
You just have to shine really bright, and even those people that aren't so bright, you're gonna shine so bright, and it will eventually get to them. They will shine up a little bit, and it'll bounce off of them. This light will reflect. Everybody's a mirror. So if you can shine so bright, the light will just keep reflecting. And if you bring a bunch of shiny people to a circle, and it's just so much light, it's just, you can move mountains with that much light.
Shine through the mountain.
Shine through the mountain.
Do you have anything else that you'd like to add about van life or about your experience?
We've only been doing the van life for almost a month now. So I think experience is what's waiting for us. I can't wait. What's next?
Totally. Yeah.
And do you have anywhere online that you'd like to direct the viewers if they wanted to follow along or see what you're doing?
No, we're not really social on any social media platforms, but like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, do it.
Hey everybody, it's Forrest the Filmmaker. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Alternative Dwellings. If you want to see more, playlists are popping up right now where you can watch all of our archived episodes. Or if you want to see new ones, make sure to subscribe because they premiere at 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every single Monday. Hope to see you guys there.